Get your power back. Get your power back. Not by waiting, not by overthinking, not by wishing your life will change on its own, but by moving. By deciding that today matters. By deciding that your habits matter. By deciding that even the smallest step you take right now can shape the person you become later. Because power is not something you find one day, it's something you build. You build it when you start before you feel ready. You build it when you stay consistent. You build it when you stop ignoring the little things that could make your life better. A better routine, a better mindset, a better decision, a better use of your time. It may look small now, but small things done with intention can completely change your future. So if you want to become stronger, clearer, more focused, more alive, then stop waiting for a big moment. Use this one, and little by little, get your power back. Start before you feel ready. A lot of people stay stuck because they keep waiting for the perfect moment. They want the right mood, the right energy, the right plan, the right confidence. But the most powerful things in life do not begin with certainty. They begin with a decision to try, a decision to move, a decision to stop standing still. You do not need to know everything before you begin. You just need enough courage to take the first step. Because the truth is, clarity often comes after action, not before. You understand more when you begin. You grow more when you begin. You become more when you begin. And too many people delay their own growth because they think they need to feel ready first. But readiness is not magic. It is built through movement. The person you want to become will not appear while you stay in your head. They appear when you step into life. When you begin the routine, when you open the notebook, when you take the walk, when you make the plan real. Inspiration. If you start today, you are already ahead of the version of you that keeps saying later. And one day, you will look back and realize the life you wanted began with one simple choice. Small things create big results. Never underestimate small effort. A lot of people ignore powerful things because they look too simple. A short walk, 10 pages a day, one new habit, 1 hour of focus, one better choice, one uncomfortable step. It looks small, so people skip it. But what they forget is this: big change is usually built in small pieces. Your life is not shaped only by huge moments. It is shaped by what you repeat. The little things you do daily become the life you live yearly. That is why discipline matters. That is why routine matters. That is why one small improvement matters. Because if you keep doing small things right, eventually your life starts moving in the right direction. Not overnight, but undeniably. And this is where many people lose power. They only respect dramatic progress. They only value results that look big immediately. But real growth is quieter than that. It builds in silence. A stronger mind builds in silence. A better body builds in silence. A better future builds in silence. Inspiration. So never say, "It's too small to matter." Because the little thing you almost ignored today could become the reason your life looks completely different 1 year from now. Respect the small things. They are not small for long. Try new things and expand your life. Growth needs movement, and one of the easiest ways to get your energy back is to stop living the exact same day over and over again. Try something new. Learn something. Go somewhere different. Read something unfamiliar. Build a skill. Take a new path. Start something you've been thinking about. Because every time you try something new, you send a message to yourself. I am still growing. That matters. Because life becomes powerful again when it becomes alive again. And sometimes you don't need a completely new life. You just need to stop living on autopilot. There are ideas in you that won't come out unless you challenge yourself. There are opportunities that won't appear unless you move differently. There are sides of you that you still haven't met. And the only way to meet them is to stop repeating the same limits. Not everything new will be perfect. Some things will feel awkward. Some things will be uncomfortable. Some things won't work. But even that has value. Because trying new things teaches you confidence. Not fake confidence, real confidence. The kind that comes from knowing you are willing to experience life. Inspiration. Your future can change just because you decided to stop doing only what feels familiar. Sometimes your next level is hidden inside one thing you haven't tried yet. So go find it. Live like today has value. One of the strongest mindsets you can build is this. Today matters. Not just the future, not just someday, not just the dream version of life. Today. The way you use this day matters. The way you think today matters. The way you treat your time today matters. Because life is not only built in the future, it is built in ordinary days. And if you keep wasting ordinary days, you may never reach the extraordinary life you keep imagining. That is why powerful people learn to respect the present. They don't wait for a perfect season to become serious. They become intentional now. They take care of their energy now. They use their time better now. They practice discipline now. They protect their attention now, because they understand something important. The future is built by people who know how to use today well. And this does not mean every day has to be huge. Some days will be simple. Some days will be quiet. Some days will only move you forward by a little. That still matters. A meaningful life is not created only in exciting moments. It is also created in regular moments, used with purpose. Inspiration. So wake up with this mindset. What can I do with today? Not tomorrow. Not next month. If you start respecting your days will start building a life you can be proud of. Become someone you can trust. One of the best feelings in life is becoming someone who can trust themselves. Someone who says, I'm going to do this, and actually does it. That is power. Not just motivation, not just ideas, not just dreams. Trust. Self-trust changes everything. Because once you trust yourself, you stop needing constant pushing. You stop depending only on mood. You stop doubting every move. You become steady. And self-trust is not built through promises. It is built through proof. Every time you keep your word to yourself, you become stronger. Every time you finish what you started, you become more solid. Every time you choose growth instead of excuses, you become more powerful. This is how identity changes. Not by saying, one day I'll be disciplined, but by practicing discipline until it becomes part of who you are. And once that happens, your whole life changes. Because now you are no longer hoping to become better. You are actively becoming better.